Hey YouTube violinist, in today's video we're going to talk about how to set up the perfect bow hold. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to go step by step on how you can play with a good bow hold. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Eric, I'm a violinist. Thanks so much for coming across this channel. I do a lot of violin content and violin tutorials such as this one. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that way you get notified for when new videos come out. It also helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. In my previous video, we talked about setting up the left hand, but in today's video, we're gonna be setting up the right hand. We're gonna go step by step as opposed to going straight into the final step and how you can achieve a good bow hold. I have various bow tutorials and bow hold tutorials on this channel, but they really don't go in depth as this video. So I encourage you to watch until the end. I go step by step, which finger goes where and why. Holding a violin bow doesn't have to be a difficult thing. We just go through a series of steps. So let's say we have a violin bow in our hand, assuming that you have a violin bow, and you wanna make sure that your violin bow is vertical. And we're gonna go step by step. And right over here, you see that there is this silver wrapping of on the bow, and you also have this thumb leather, but we're also going to use this index finger to help grip our index finger over here. So that is your first point of contact right over here, and then the thumb goes underneath. And I want to be clear that the thumb, it does not go sideways. You might notice that my thumb knuckle does not go all the way to the left. It goes a little bit downward because that'll make space for the rest of the fingers to be nice and relaxed. Let's go back to step one. That index finger goes right over here. The second finger, the thumb, goes underneath, and then this second finger makes contact with the thumb. That's important. And a lot of times I teach my beginners that, the little bunny ears. Suzuki violin teachers, have you ever done the bunny ears? Yeah, they're really cute. But anyways, understanding and establishing that contact with the thumb and the middle finger right over here, and making sure that there's a bump in the thumb and the curvy second finger or middle finger per se, that is what we want. Because eventually, this bow hold, this invisible bow hold that you see, is going to turn out like this. So back to the vertical bow. We have the first finger, we have the second finger, and we have the middle finger. So right now it should be something like this. All fingers should be curved. Now you might notice on your bow you have this little circle. We call this the eye with my beginners. So I like to put my ring finger over this eye. And then last but not least, I have the pinky, and the pinky should be curved also. Now, a lot of times when we go horizontal, you may notice that my fingers become a lot straighter and my knuckles are up. So that's why it's important for when you establish this bow hold, you put the violin up on your shoulder and then you put the bow on the string. Because that way, as you can see, the fingers are nice and curvy. Because if you go from here to here, then the student is trying to hold the bow for dear life, and then all of a sudden you have a bunch of bad things like the banana thumb right over here, which is no good. You have a straight pinky, you have a index finger that's like kind of very pronated, which is not a bad thing. Russian bow grip is very pronated like this. That's something that I don't teach because it makes the child very uncomfortable from my experience. It may be different for you, but again, that is a completely different conversation. So let's review the steps. So we got the index finger right over here, the second finger, and then the middle finger over here. The ring finger covers the eye. The pinky is curved. It's very important that it's curved. Now, a lot of students will try to do this way. You want to make sure that the pinky is bent, put the violin on the shoulder, and then that's your bow hold. Very, very clean, beautiful bow hold. And you see that there's this curve of the pinky. I'll go in a little closer. Nice good curvy pinky. And that's pretty much it. You know, those are the steps of establishing good bow hold, because this bow hold, the Belgian Franco bow hold, will establish a lot of flexibility going up and down the string. And in my next video, we're going to be going off of this video and talk about bow crossings and smooth bow changes. So use this video as a reference for you to use in the next video, which will be released later. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so that way you get notified for when new violin tutorials like this come out. Make sure to hit the like button, because that helps me out to create more content like this for you. So again, stick around on the channel, because I'm going to be releasing smooth bow changes and string crossings in the next video. Thank you so much, and see you next time.